you're all here to celebrate the charter class of OT and PT students at the new Murphy-Deming College of Health Sciences. Our beautiful building, some of you didn't think we could do it, and we did it. It's in the final stages of completion. We moved in a week ago, and if you see something's missing, you know why. But our construction crew from Kellstrom and Lee have done an incredible job staying on schedule and supporting us as we prepare for your homecoming. The Kellstrom and Lee folks, will you wave, please? You know. There are 70 of you entering the OT and PT program. Now soon your faces will be on those monitors that are around the building, because you sent us your pictures and you sent us your stories. 57% of you are from Virginia. The other 43 hail from Nebraska, Florida, Maryland, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Texas, South Carolina, New York, Arizona, New Jersey, Michigan, yay, PA, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Tennessee. Did I miss anybody? You're coming from near and far. 84% of you are women. Some of you are married. Some of you have children. Many of you are returning to graduate school seeking a second degree. And some of you just recently graduated. You've already shared a number of your stories with us about your life. And some of those stories are happy, and some of them are kind of sad. You've told us what inspired you to become a PT or OT and your journey to making that decision. These last few months, you've received numerous correspondence. Aren't you glad that's going to stop? From our admissions student services team, Martha Modlin, Shannon Brown, Robin Dietrich, Donna Hoff. Would you please wave so everybody knows where you are? You are slowly being integrated into the wonderful Mary Baldwin community. Now, as a senior officer of that community and dean, I want to promise you a few things. We will hold you to a high standard, and we will expect no less from you. We will commit to advancing your student career through interpersonal engagement that will facilitate guidance, experience, and expertise. We will model professional and personal responsibility and ethics, socialize you into the culture of your discipline, and help you define and achieve your goals. We will support you in identifying the best strategies to succeed at every level of didactic and clinical phase of your program. And we will encourage you to study together. And that's why we made all these great spaces for you to gather. To study together, to lean on each other. You will make your best friends and your closest comrades in this graduate program. To truly get from this starting point to your DPT or your OTD, it takes friends, colleagues, and a good mentor to guide you. We will encourage you to laugh at yourself, to learn humility, and be good followers. Because if you know how to be a good follower, someday you will be a good leader. We will ask you to trust us. Your professors are skilled clinicians, seasoned teachers, and they've gone through everything that you're going to go through, so they will understand the rigors of that program. We will celebrate your successes and our heritage as a community, and there will be many successes. We will encourage you to take care of yourself physically and mentally, and to do that, we will have available numerous support systems. And you'll learn about all those things tomorrow. Lastly, we're going to ask that you learn to enjoy every single day of the next 3 years. And you look at me and you say, Dr. Stanford, you got to be kidding. And I'm not. I want you to enjoy every minute, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there will be good, a lot more good than bad and ugly, trust me. Because for most of you, you will never have this opportunity in your life again to be totally immersed in studying what will become your life's passion and practice. Okay. Now, for some thank yous to the people who made this a reality. MDCHS has assembled an amazing group of individuals to add to the highly competent and compassionate professionals that we already have at Mary Baldwin College. Our mission statement talks about fostering a dynamic community. Now, that learning community consists of everybody at MBC, and they're all involved in your success. I would like to introduce to your family, not individually, but as a group, and I'd like our PT, OT, PA, and nursing faculty, as well as MBC faculty who will be teaching in our program to please rise. Did they all go home? No. They're all here. There's some here. Okay, there's also present in our audience today to celebrate you, numerous staff members who have supported MDCHS as we wrote new policies, completed accreditation reports ad nauseum, hired faculty and staff, identified our prospective students, advised, marketed our programs, cleaned our buildings, and searched for the garbage cans, which, by the way, we still have not found. Would you please stand and be recognized? That would be our financial aid people, our registrar, our custodians. They're being very humble right now because they're out there. We're all out there. There is some former and present board members and the executive staff of the college who gave direction to this incredible college. Would you please stand and be recognized? Stuart, I know you're there, and I know Terry's around, and others. I wanted to call out two very special people who, without their dedication to MBC, we would not exist today. Our next special thank you is to Dr. David Moen, Senior Vice President. David, come on up here, for Business and Finance, who's guided every piece of this building project and initiation of the college. And you know what? He's never said no to me when I said, David, I need something. Now, he'll probably start soon, but in my 40-year history of dealing with CFOs in higher ed, I have never met an individual, and I mean this sincerely, who understands us like David. And because he understands us, he has helped us build an amazing building, the most technologically advanced health professions college in the region, and I must say, the most beautiful. And he has supported us in many other ways, too numerous to list. So David, thank you. Now, to the individual who emanates passion, I love passion, and she certainly emanates it, unbelievable energy and dedication to Murphy Deming and to Mary Baldwin College. She's a visionary who not only guided the dream of Murphy Deming, but knew how to get it built. And you know, those are two very different things. You can have a vision, but you may not know how to implement it. Well, she knew how to implement it. When the Board of Trustees finally approved the creation of a health sciences college, after years of discussion, it took less than 3 years for a nascent college of health science to become a reality. Dr. Fox has been a tireless leader of Mary Baldwin College for over 10 years, and I thank the Lord every day for her leadership, her spirit, and her dedication to quality educational programs. Let me now introduce to you Dr. Pamela Fox.
Thank you, Linda. Well, good afternoon. It is such a privilege and such a joy to welcome you here to the charter classes of our physical and occupational therapy programs. Welcome. And how wonderful is it that you can be here with us, with your friends and family today on Father's Day. I'm so glad that so many fathers were able to come with you. I'm very privileged myself to have my father, my father-in-law, my extended Lehman family, and here in the corner is my wonderful husband of 25 years, Dan Lehman. So it is a family to which you are welcome today. But this day is a milestone in the history of Mary Baldwin College. This will become a new chapter in the history of our institution and its magnificent legacy of innovation and entrepreneurship for 172 years. It's pretty humbling for me to think, standing actually almost right on this spot, 2 years ago, I was here with Mrs. Bertie Murphy Deming Smith. She and her generous support of the college to which she attended in the 1940s has been her major philanthropic investment throughout her entire life, made this all possible, the programs and this building, through her generous $15 million lead gift. So a snowy winter 2 years ago, I stood pretty much right in this spot with her. We looked out pretty much right on that view. And I said, "Can you see it?" She said, "Yes, it's the hills of Mary Baldwin, as you will see on the historic campus." So she could see it. She believed in it. Then in October of 2012, we were standing in this spot. It wasn't quite bare. There was a grand white Camelot type tent erected here, but nonetheless we stood at the groundbreaking. And I pretty much said the same words, quoting Goethe, "If you have a dream, you can do it. If you have a dream, you should begin it now." And so we did. Today, that dream, that vision is a reality. Hundreds of people helped make this possible. Linda has gone up through some of them. If I started, I would want to stand here and talk for an hour or so. So I might take a little bit of time during our orientation session in the morning so that you know some of the other people who have helped make this possible. But down to a person, the hundreds of people who helped make this possible, they did it for one reason. They did it for you. They did it for the students of the Murphy Deming College of Health Science. So this now is your chapter. This new chapter that begins today, it's for you. It is your chapter to write. No other class in this college will ever have the opportunity or claim being the charter PT and OT classes. So you need to test and wrestle with this wonderful interprofessional curriculum that they've put together. You need to, as Dr. Stanford says, wrestle the learning out of this incredible space. It's your legacy to write. The next chapter is yours. And I will remind you of that over the next 3 years, but most especially when you graduate 3 years from now. I'll be standing there on our historic campus so that I can confer upon you the Doctor of Physical Therapy or the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree, and you will have written your chapter by then. Your chapter will then become the foundation for a new part of the history of Mary Baldwin College. And on that commencement day in 2017, that will be the 175th anniversary of Mary Baldwin College. So for so many reasons, I hope you take a few minutes to remember this moment. Look out today, as Mrs. Smith and I looked out, and know that you are coming to this place that is filled with possibilities, and that we are here for each of you. That's what Mary Baldwin College is all about, for each person to exceed your expectations, so that you know we will know you and value everything that you do. So today you are Baldwin men and Baldwin women. You begin to inherit the DNA of Mary Baldwin College for leadership and ethics. You are here to become start your journey today to become confident, compassionate healthcare professionals. We believe in each one of you. We will be here. And to us, it's an even greater privilege that we are able to share each step of your journey as you chart the future of this program. So welcome, God bless, and Godspeed. We're so glad to have you here. Thank you.